Hello and welcome to our global share fair. This month we've got lots of amazing projects to share with you, and also there's a bonus this month of a tutorial bundle sharing all of the measurements of all of the projects that everyone in our amazing international group does for you this weekend. I am unable to be there with you this weekend, so I'm pre-recording my video so that you can see it while I'm away at a wedding. So this is my project, and I'm featuring the Apple Harvest Cling Stamp Set, which this month has an amazing coordinating die that goes with it. These dies have 25 pieces, which is absolutely amazing. The best thing I like about these dies is that there are 9 leaves, 9 individual leaves. So when you're going through your die cutting machine, you only have to go through once and you've got 9 amazing leaves to use. There are 4 flowers, 2 large and 2 small, and 4 little calyxes that go with it, as well as the outlines for each of the images in the stamp set. So this month is a really great bundle, and if you do purchase this bundle this month, that will be enough to qualify you for the free PDF tutorial of all of the projects of everybody in our group. Now, I have created a step card for you. It's not particularly difficult, and when you get the instructions you'll see that it's actually quite easy to do. And I've featured on it, as well as this lovely Apple Harvest bundle, the gorgeous Nature's Prints paper. So let us begin. Now, I have done most of my die cutting ready for you, and I've used that gorgeous glimmer paper that is featured in our mini catalogue. It is, let me get the page for you, featured here in the Lights Aglow suite. So this glimmer 12 by 12 specialty paper comes in Evening Evergreen, Very Vanilla and Gold. And for my card I've used the Evening Evergreen, which coordinates perfectly with our lovely Nature's Prints paper, and I've cut out all 9 leaves from the dies there, and I've used the vanilla for the flowers, and I've also used the soft sea foam for the branch. Okay, if I put that there, you can still see that. Oops, sorry, pop that there. And I'll just put my designer series paper over here. I've got a couple of pieces of designer piece of paper. Oh, I've also die cut this awesome label from the same dies. Okay, here's my card base, and I'll just fold and burnish along each of my score lines there for you, and there to create the card base. Well, the other thing is, when you do get the tutorial as well, the measurements will be in imperial as well as measurement. And then here's the front step. Okay, right, let's start. I'll put on my first bit of designer paper. Now, I did actually cut this designer paper strategically so that this beautiful print shows up really nicely. Doesn't it look great with the soft sea foam as the background? And then I've got a piece here for the front. Just pop that there. Okay, there we are. So that's the front of my card done. Now for my step piece, I'll put that over there. See, sorry, you're supposed to be able to see this. I keep moving it out of the way. For my step panel for the front, I've got this narrower one. Now this one doesn't have quite as much detail as my original card did. All right, and then I'm going to put some seal at the bottom here, 2 layers of seal at the bottom there, and then center that in the middle of my front step Just eyeballing that, looks about right. And then on the back of my card, I'm going to put some seal there. I think I just knocked something on the floor. Oh yes, a piece of designer paper. And a seal there. So when I fold that over, I will have all of that glued into paste. And there's my basic card. Now, this piece here is for the inside of my card, where I'm going to stamp a greeting and add a little bit of ribbon. So while I'm stamping, I'll just get my evening evergreen ink and my piercing mat to stamp on. I'm going to stamp this one and this piece. Let me just make sure I've got this in the right orientation because it's not quite a square. Okay, with my evening evergreen, I've got thanks for your kindness. Just stamp right there in the middle. And then for my long piece at the front of my card, I've got this lovely long greeting that says, "The greatest gift is a good friend." I know exactly who I'm going to give this to. Okay, line that up. Pop that there, and there we go. And that's all of the stamping done. I'm just relying mostly on these gorgeous dies to create the features of this card. While I've got this one here, I'll just add some dimensionals to the back of that one. Actually, I'll just use this edge piece. It'll be the easiest of all, won't it? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Peel the back off there. And put that at the front of my card. Just line that up. Pop that there. Okay, now we were doing the centre of it, weren't we? I'm just going to put this bit of designer paper at the bottom of my soft sea foam there to repeat the lovely theme of the front, and put some seal on that side and that side. And I'm going to wrap around this gorgeous soft sea foam ribbon because we're going to use some of that on the front of the card as well. Okay, and anchor that with a bit more seal, covering that up. Oops, there we go. Pop that on the inside of my card here. So it's just a little bit smaller than the card base. So that allows you to wrap the ribbon around. Okay. And then the last part of my card is basically just putting this all together. Now for this piece, I'm going to use some mini glue dots. These are some leftovers from a kit. And I just find they work really well with these detailed bits and pieces. And because I'm going to be putting flowers and leaves on the front of this branch, you won't see the bits where it overlaps. Okay. Oops. Sticking to myself. I need to stick to the card. Just peeling the backs off all of these. And pop this one up here. There we are. And then all of these lovely flowers, I'm going to use mini glue dots as well. Just stick the mini glue dot, the flower onto the mini glue dot. Stick that there. And the next one. Oops. Over here. And one there. And one there. Okay, and then all these lovely leaves. Get all my bits and pieces out of the way for you. I should have stuck all these on prior to I'll stick my leaves on all of the mini glue dots so that they're ready to go. Isn't that beautiful, the glimmer paper? It looks amazing. Okay, just tear that off so I can now peel these off and poke them just underneath, because I only put the mini glue dot on the center of the flower. Means I can easily pop the leaves just underneath those petals. And some underneath here. And having only just one mini glue dot also gives you that lovely curl when you pick it up. It's a bit hard to see on the glimmer paper, but these dies also cut out, can you see on the other side, the veins of the leaves as well, and they pop up, which means they have this little lovely ability to curl really nicely because they've got that little bit of movement where it's been die cut. Okay, another one under here. I just love the convenience of having 9 leaves cut out all at the same time, and one more over here. There we are. There's all of our beautiful flowers on the branch. And last of all, tie a bow with this gorgeous soft seafoam ribbon. I'm a big fan of green, but this ribbon is so lovely and soft. Okay, pop that on a mini glue dot as well. Pop you there. And then we can add some butterflies. Oops. 1, 2, and another one up the top. 3, and some festive pearls in that lovely light colour there. That works so nicely with the centres of the flowers. So this front step card is great for all sorts of cards. Pretty easy to make. As I said, contact the demonstrator who invited you to the Global Share Fair this weekend. If you place a qualifying order, you will receive this and a tutorial of everyone's project this month from our Global Share Fair. I hope you enjoyed my card. I'll stand that up so you can see one standing up and one lying down. Bye bye now. Enjoy the next person up.